wanna be with you on a summer's day and play around with you in the hay. You got the talents of a dreamer and the charms of a gentleman. I wanna be with you right now, so baby tell me when to fly to you forever. Oh please say soon, and I'll make sure to kiss you under the full moon. That little thing called love, well, it wasn't sent from above, it was sent from you, and all the things you do were perfectly suited like a foot in a shoe.
So we just made our handy dandy sea salt spray, if you saw that, I'm sure, because otherwise you'd just be skipping through the video. My hair has been up in a towel for about like an hour, I think. I mean, I normally wouldn't leave it up this long, but I was just doing lots of things. Like I ate lunch and then I made this and I don't know. But it's still wet, like it doesn't dry that fast. So I'm gonna take it out, flip my hair dramatically as much as I can when it's soaking wet, toss it over my shoulder. Nice, it landed perfectly on my bed. I don't want my hair to fall flat and straight, but I'm going to go through it with a wide tube comb anyway because I don't want it to be like tangled. So yeah, just lightly, just to get out the major tangles and make sure it's falling in the right direction. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and start spraying. So this one has stream, spray, and off, so I just have it on spray instead of stream. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray it all throughout my hair and scrunch it as I go. So let's see how this goes. Trying to go for like the scrunched, wet, glossy, crunchy kind of look because we're just making it like beachy waves and stuff. So the scrunching action, since there's not actually like gel and stuff in my hair, it's not going to make it like that, but it's just to kind of ensure that we get that wavy texture when it dries. So yeah, and especially for me, I have the most annoyingly stubborn straight hair where it doesn't want to do anything besides just like so I had to scrunch it like an excessive amount. Now I'm just going to use a mousse, and this is the Sebastian Mousse Forte. It's just a stronghold mousse and it feels light in your hair and I just really like it. So it looks like this. You can use whatever mousse you want. You don't even have to use a mousse. You know, it's a free country unless you don't live in America. That's okay. So I am just going to scrunch this, surprise surprise, into my hair about this much-ish, I don't know, and put it on both my hands and kind of just start and work it in by scrunching it. And we just really want this to hold the texture and the shape of the wavy hair. This is that like scrunching action is going to do to it. So yeah. Right here is because sea salt is naturally pretty drying to your hair. So if you have naturally dry kind of damaged type hair already, I would recommend using some of that serum or something of the sort, moisturizing straight onto your hair, maybe like just at the ends, or you could work it out more if you want, just to kind of combat the sea salt more. Now if your hair isn't super stubbornly straight like mine is, you could just leave it like this to dry on its own, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a big clip like this. I'm having troubles. This, and I'm going to take like half of my hair, divide it on the bottom, and kind of scrunch it up into just a big mass of hair that's scrunched and keep the curly textureness of it. And it doesn't have to be like a bun or anything, just scrunch it up. And I'm going to, ow, I can't open this, okay. Clip it into place and leave it there and do the other side. So now I look just freaking hot. This is like the look I'm going for. So I'm just gonna leave it like this for a couple hours, and then I'll be back when it's kind of dry and show you how to finish it off and what it looks like. Okay, so I just waited and it's kind of dry. I can feel it It's not like probably 100% dry or anything, but it doesn't have to be. So I'm just gonna let it down. Dun dun dun. Now it's caught. So this is my mess of a hair. Oh, look at that. Looks like I cut it or something. So you could just whip your hair back and forth. This is what my hair looks like. It's definitely a lot more dry, but it's not obviously 100% dry yet. But I kind of like it like that. Like the rest of the way, I think it'll be good to go without the clips. But if you want, you could just leave them in for whatever, I don't know. Or, you know what, you could do this overnight too. But I'm not going to do that for the sake of the video. You could just do all the same steps, except when you scrunch it up, you could just wrap a hair elastic around it to keep it and then sleep on it. I'm not sure how that just happened. I'm just going to add a little bit more of the same mousse and scrunch it into it just to ensure that it stays even more. And my bangs kind of dried to this like awkwardly straightish, wavy-ish thing. I think I got some sea salt spray in them. So I think instead of leaving them down, I am just going to take them and clip them back. Okay, and then finally, I'm just gonna use like a finishing cream kind of thing. This is totally optional, but if like you are worried about your hair kind of frizzing up, like mine's kind of doing at some of the ends here, then you could totally add like a finishing cream or something. This is the Tresemme 24-Hour Body Weightless Cream, and I'm just adding like a tiny bit and kind of scrunching that in to smooth down and kind of tame some of the hair to keep it from getting like frizzy and unruly. This is the finished look. Now you kind of have these like fun, tousled looking natural waves, and I just think this is so perfect for summer because you know how to use heat. And if you just like go back from the pool or the beach or something, just spray in some of that and scrunch some mousse into it and you're good to go. So I'll probably be wearing this a lot this summer because it's just so easy and so summery. I hope this helped you out a little bit and you got that little DIY spray. So I love you guys and I'll see you in my next video. Adios!